Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're going over 2 new Monster Energy drinks. But not just any 2 new Monster Energy drinks, we're going over the 2 new Hydro Super Sport, Red Dog and Blue Streak. Coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. And if it's your first time here and you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. And just a quick little mini announcement for you. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be releasing a video that's very important to me. And in general, I'm not usually like some of the other YouTubers that say, hey, please like the video, please subscribe to the video, don't forget to hit those bell notifications, share this with all your friends. I just kind of recommend that you subscribe in case you might forget, and assume that you're going to do those other things if you want to do those other things. But for next week's video, I just ask that if you feel that you learned something from that video, to feel free to share it with others. Like I said, I never usually ask people to share my videos, and you don't have to, but if you think someone else would be interested in that content, I ask you to share. Thank you in advance. But in today's video, we're going over the 2 new Super Sport Hydros from Monster. They still don't have these drinks near me, so thank you to Energy Drink Josh on Instagram for helping a fellow caffeined out. Now, I already did a video on these many months ago, but I only got to do 4 out of the 6 because they were redesigning the cans, and they didn't have the Manic Melon or the Mean Green. And here's what they actually looked like. I still have one, saved it because I like to save all the bottles. But it was clear, and actually had a tab on top. It's 16.9 ounces, and they did away with that to go with 25.4 ounces and a twist off top so you could save some for later. I thought they were pretty good, but I wasn't like blown away by them. I was excited that they were non-carbonated, but for a water drink, it still had a lot of ingredients in it and a decent amount of sugar. Not a ton of sugar, but a decent amount for something that you would call hydro, like a water drink. Then, not too long after that, I actually saw the Manic Melon in stores and said, hey, Manic Melon sounded good. It's red, so is it a Wild Me watermelon? I picked it up, and man, am I glad I did. It was so refreshing, so delicious. It's exactly what I wanted in a hydro drink, and it was the closest thing I had to a Wow Me watermelon at the time. But the reason why I didn't say it was a Wow Me watermelon in my other videos, because it's Manic Melon, so it had other melon flavors in there as well, and I love the combination of the melon flavors that they had. And I'm curious what they would do if they did a 100% watermelon, because that would be pretty sweet. If it was sweet. But anyway, it was great, and dare I say, for a Monster product, it is definitely something that's in my regular rotation. I'm known to have one sometimes every other week, and if they're 2 for $5, I'll have 2 during the week, because given the size of the bottle, I usually drink these at work, so it lasts me a little bit longer than the 16-ounce cans. It's got the perfect amount of caffeine to spread out over time. And like I said, it does have sugar in it, but it doesn't have a ton of sugar. If anything, I actually consider this one of my top Monster drinks, right up there with the Monster Max Mango-Matic and the Monster Ultra Fiesta. But those were the regular hydros. What about these Super Sport hydros? What makes them different from the others? Well, first off, they have more caffeine. This 25.4 ounce bottle has 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is just under 8 milligrams per ounce, compared to the other hydros, which had 188 milligrams of caffeine, so just around 7.5 milligrams per ounce. So really, not really that big of a caffeine difference overall. And another difference in these drinks is that they actually have BCAAs in them, and they're proud to tell you that. They put it right in the header at the top. You go to their website and they're like, we got 1,000 milligrams of BCAAs, which sounds like a lot, but for those of you who work out and those of you who watch my channel, you'll know that you need a minimum of 3,000 milligrams to be even slightly effective. But that being said, if you already had a dose of 3 to 4 to 5,000, this drink can stack on top of it. And since you can drink it while you're working out, could be a good additional option. These also have electrolytes in them, so you're going to get your calcium, your sodium, potassium, and magnesium out of it. Something else that I really liked about this drink is that there's actually a reduction in sugar. Now, as I said, the other ones did have sugar in them as well, and those had 11 grams per serving, and they said on those bottles that it was 3 servings per container, for a total of 33 grams of sugar, which is close to your max amount for the day. According to the American Heart Association, men can have 36 grams, women should only have about 25 grams, so 33 is right up there. And as you all know, I do have a sweet spot for some drinks. Pun intended, I guess. But there are a few that I kind of have to have, and even though I am reducing my sugar, I do hit the regular average levels now and again. Or higher. But these new bottles, they know that there's not 3 servings in a bottle, so they actually say there's 2 servings in a bottle, and for 1 serving, it's only 7 grams of sugar. So it's less grams per serving and less servings. So the total bottle has 16 grams of sugar in it. Some of you may be saying, hey Caffeine Man, are you doing Caffeine Man math? Should be 14, but it's not Caffeine Man math. It says it on the bottle, so it's monster math. But still, 16 grams of sugar when the bottles used to have 33 before? That's a really good job. I feel a lot better about having this drink because I was still gonna drink these anyway. Now I'm getting less sugar out of them. But is it gonna be less sweet? I don't think so, because they actually replace that sugar with 4 grams of erythritol, which is a natural sugar substitute. I'm a big fan of erythritol if you watch some of my other videos because it is a natural sugar substitute because it's a sugar alcohol. So you're not really gonna get any calories out of it, and you're gonna get something that's 70% as sweet as sugar, as opposed to any potential side effects from any of the other artificial sweeteners. A lot of studies being done on those. Speaking of artificial sweeteners, this does have a little bit of sucralose. It's really low on the ingredients list, but they're probably trying to make up for that 30% reduction in erythritol. So overall, by the numbers alone, I'm already a big fan of this drink. Like I said, I already have the Manic Melon several times a month. So with the reduction in sugar, the increase in caffeine, if they taste good, I might be having it in addition to the Manic Melon because I still love that Manic Melon. Plus I'm gonna get some electrolytes out of it. I'm gonna get some BCAAs. I mean, what could be better than that, really? We'll find out when we taste it out, which should be really soon. Just gotta go to my Zero Pack fridge, grab the drinks. Zero Pack is a monthly sugar-free box program, but as of recently, I noticed on their Instagram page that they are calling it a sugar-free energy drink box program. And the only reason I noticed was because when I first signed up, it said that it was a sugar-free box program, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't calling it an energy drink box program if it wasn't that, and they were potentially not gonna have energy drinks in there, like if they did a Gatorade Bolt. But it looks like they recently changed it because they're actually into working out, and they really believe in these sugar-free pre-workout drinks. So if you're looking for some sugar-free pre-workout drinks, you're gonna get it in this box program, and you can save 20% off this box program if you use the link down below and coupon code Caffeine Man. In addition to that, I actually do a live stream unboxing every month of these drinks so we can actually taste them out together, and it's a really good time. If you order by the 30th or the 31st of the month, depending on what month it is, you'll be sure to get the very next box. So first up, let's try the Blue Streak. Nice big bottles. They got some indentations on there for a better grip as well. Want to make sure you don't drop it. Just taste it out. I know you guys like the from the energy drinks. Instead you get clicking. Very pretty blue color. Like that. All right, I like that. It's got a good berry flavor to it. I love that it's not carbonated at all. I'm always looking for energy drinks that are non-carbonated. There's not really that many out there that taste good. And I can actually tell that the sweetness is a little bit less in here. I would actually say that it is a medium sweetness. I'm gonna go for a solid medium sweetness because it's definitely not medium to high, and it's definitely not too low. Even though it's only got the 16 grams of sugar, I think that erythritol and that sucralose is helping. I can't even taste the sucralose. You can usually taste a little bit. Some people can taste a little bit of the sucralose because of how strong it is, but this really does seem all natural to me. It's definitely going more of a natural flavor. Sometimes those berries and those blue razzes in the energy drinks can be really, really sweet and really, really powerful. I think that you're actually getting more of a natural blue raspberry out of here. And also because it is blue, it does remind me a little bit of the blue Powerade, which makes a little bit of sense because as you probably know, they're in collaborations with Coke and Coke owns Powerade. But really it's just hints of that blue flavor. Monster's really trying to make it their own flavor, and I think they did a good job with it. So, where's it gonna be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm gonna give this an 8.5. I think they did a solid job with it. Moving on. And as a side note, since I didn't actually have my Caffeine Man rating chart back when I did the Monster Hydro review, and since I didn't have the Manic Melon during that review either, I would actually rate the Manic Melon a 9.4. It's a really good flavor, and it is just a little bit sweeter than these drinks, but it's really that mix of melon flavors that I really like. So I'm definitely a big fan of that Manic Melon. Let's try out this Red Dawg, see how that compares. And here is the Red Dawg. Extremely similar packaging, except in red. Here we go, red color. Because it's hydro, it looks a little bit lighter, almost like a really, really, really dark pink rather than red. Let's taste it out. All right, I like that one a bit better than the other one. It's got some really good flavors in there. It's got a little bit, it seems a little stronger of a flavor profile. I didn't mention the flavor profile on the other one, which I thought was medium. I would say that this is a medium-high flavor profile. Obviously, no carbonation. For the sweetness, I would say it is kind of a medium to high sweetness, and I think because of whatever flavors they're using in here, they do taste just a little bit sweeter. I'm getting maybe I'm definitely getting kind of a fruit punch out of here, and it's kind of a light fruit punch because these hydros are a little bit lighter in flavor, which is kind of what you want out of a water drink anyway. You don't want anything too crazy sweet. But yeah, so you're getting a light fruit punch out of here, and I'm actually even getting like a little bit of like a cherry flavor as well. Obviously, there's probably cherries in some fruit punches since fruit punch has a whole bunch of different fruits in it, but I can specifically get some extra cherry out of here going back in. I was trying to see if I could get any strawberry out of it, but from the strawberries that I've had, the strawberries have been very light in flavor. So there might be a light little bit of strawberry in here, but I'm really getting more fruit punch and cherry. So where's this going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm going to give this an 8.8. Like a little bit better than that Blue Streak. And if they included this in the 2 for $5, because they're both hydros, even though one's Super Sport, I'd probably get one of the Manic Melons and one of the Red Dogs. If they gave me a hard time at the register, they'd say, "Do you know who I am?" And they're going to be like, "No, I really don't, nor do I care." I say, "Okay, well, give me 2 Manic Melons then." And there you have it. Those are the 2 new Super Sport Hydros from Monster. They're pretty good. I recommend you guys trying them out for yourselves. Like I said, you get an 8.5, you get an 8.8. Both good scores, non-carbonated, all that stuff that I already talked about. So try them out for yourself. And if you've already tried them since they have been out a couple of weeks already, let me know in the comments down below what you think. I do have a bonus video coming out this week as well. That'll be on Friday, so I hope to see you all on Friday. If I don't, I'm looking forward to seeing you all on Tuesday. I really think you're gonna like Tuesday's video, and if you do, I'm asking you to share it. So until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't calling it an energy drinks box program. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't calling it an energy drinks box program. I wanted to make sure I wasn't calling it an energy drink box program.